How's your eclipse season going so far? We've now entered the time in between eclipses, when the full moon lunar eclipse has peaked and the energy is starting to wane. It's starting to come down a little bit. The waning moon gives us a chance to reflect on whatever rose up in our consciousness around the time of the full moon eclipse. What did you see and notice? This is a time when things start to feel like they're kind of falling apart after the peak of energy that was brought by the full moon. We can almost feel like we're disassembling, but it's a chance to allow whatever is not truly a part of you to be released. But this can also be a harvest time when everything you've put into the first 2 weeks leading up to the full moon begins to feel like it's bearing fruit. And there's a sense of abundance and gratitude. You might also, after this full moon eclipse, have a better sense of what feeds your soul. Or you might have gained an understanding of what's draining you, what's sapping your energy. You also might have gotten some clarity about any messages that have come from your unconscious mind. As the moon wanes further and we begin to approach the powerful new moon eclipse in Leo on August 21st, there's a chance to digest and make sense of all the events, realizations, and emotions that came up at the full moon. So if I were to ask you one eclipse question, it would be this. What is stopping you from being fully in who you are in your essence? Is it another person? Is it a voice from the past? Fear of loss and rejection? The Leo focus of this August eclipses are asking us to acknowledge and celebrate our core essence, our heart. But before we can get to this place, there's still some work to be done to strip away what's not essential and get to the real heart of who we are. Now this week, we are going to get helped along the path of this journey by two restorative and more easygoing aspects. The first one is a sextile between the Sun and Jupiter. And this can give us a boost of confidence and self-esteem and feeling supported by the universe. That's followed by a soothing trine that involves Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, and Neptune, the planet of spirit. And that happens on Friday. And that can bring us a greater ability to open up more to love, spirit, and beauty. Then Mercury goes retrograde once again on Saturday. Now, as always, Mercury retrogrades are a chance to take a break from the standard operating mode of modern communication. Doing re's of any kind, rethink, renegotiate, renew, remember, rework, is the way to thrive during Mercury retrograde. Now, this Mercury retrograde is a little bit different. It's more impactful because Virgo, which is the planet that rules Mercury, is going to make us be even more focused on communication. And we might be thinking of details that we missed, mistakes we made. There may be criticism, inner and outer, that we just need to let go of. So this is an excellent time to remember the words of Leonard Cohen. You may have heard this before, but it's never too many times to repeat. There's a crack in everything, and that's how the light gets in.